hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. Okay. I am Max Heesch.
I'm Emily Rose Jacobson, video game extraordinaire.
I'm Matthew Pitner. I'm an actor in Los Angeles.
I am Megan Captaine.
I am Alison Inconstanti.
My name is Cory Wyszynski.
I'm Lissette Jean-Marie, and I am a Coke float enthusiast.
My name's Carrol, and I am a software developer and consultant.
I'm Erica Sabol, and I am still a palm peddler and girl boss, aspiring girl boss.
We're gonna watch The Fly tonight with Jeff, not Goldblum, Foxworthy?
Isn't it Goldblum?
Which fly is it? Vincent Price or Jeff Goldblum?
I think it's Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
I heard it was a classic. Maybe it's good. I think Jeff Goldblum's in it.
So everyone is asking if it's the Goldblum version or not.
Yes, I hope so.
Is it Goldblum? It's a Jeff. It's a Hollywood Jeff.
I'm excited to see this important film in his catalog.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it.
I've never seen this film. I'm guessing it's about a fly, and I'm guessing it's a horror movie. He turns into a fly, or the fly turns into him, or...
I've seen The Fly a couple of times. I think probably on TBS or TNT.
I have never seen The Fly before, and I hate scary movies, so this should be interesting.
Jeff Goldblum was fantastic. Gina Davis was good God.
They're all eaten by flies. It's old, right?
I really like this film a lot. And it's got some nice, like, fun sci-fi at the time. There's some real gruesome effects in it.
You excited?
Maybe. Woo!
What else is going on? Tell me about your life. What's new?
I think you're making a mistake. I think you really want to talk to me.
Sorry, I have 3 other interviews to do before this party's over.
Yeah, but they're not working on something that'll change the world as we know it.
They say they are.
Yeah, but they're lying.
There is a limit, even to the imagination.
Human teleportation, molecular decimation, breakdown, and reformation is inherently purging.
Where our greatest creations meet our deepest fears.
Something went wrong, Seth. When you went through, something went wrong.
You are about to go beyond that limit.
Those weird hairs that were growing out of your back, I had them analyzed. But they were definitely not human.
If you saw how scared and angry and desperate he is.
I'm sure Typhoid Mary was a very nice person, too, when you saw her socially.
No!
You're afraid to be destroyed and recreated, aren't you?
You're changing, Seth. Everything about you is changing.
Oh, no. What's happening to me? Am I dying? I want to know what's going on.
What does the disease want?
It wants to turn me into something else. Oh, no. A fly got into the transmitter pod with me that first time when I was alone. Don't go back to it. It could be contagious.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Help me. Please, help me.
Where do I start? Oh my gosh.
Whew. Grizzly.
I totally watched this movie.
It was probably the wildest shit I've ever seen.
From the get-go, I was just like, meh.
It's a ride of a movie that I was not prepared for.
A reporter falls in love with a really odd scientist who falls in love with his own experiment and does irreparable harm to himself.
I feel like I had a really hard time with this movie because I feel like there were so many red flags.
He gives her a job, hey, cover my scientific research, and within the first day of her job, she's like, let me comfort you. I'll be an ambitious journalist, but then immediately the worst journalist ever because I have sex with the guy who is my subject. It's, she's bad at her job.
Yes.
It definitely didn't pass the Bechdel test, I'll give you that much, right?
Every guy in this movie was like very problematic.
Why are you in my apartment? I still have a key. Give it back. No.
If you love a mad scientist and he turns into a horrible monster, like you need to woman up and shoot him in the head.
Sometimes that science dick ain't worth it. And that's the final lesson I learned from The Fly.
I didn't really buy the relationship, so I didn't care that much, so I was like, okay.
Don't date scientists. They're very lonely people, and that's the way it should be.
Also, I just like don't think he's that good looking. Shoot me.
The first thing I thought was, man, Jeff Goldblum's eyes, he already looks like he's a fly. So it wasn't really such a stretch.
He was kind of like a big dork. He said he had all one wardrobe. And then after it, he like kind of starts seeming cool and he has different shirts. And I was like, what?
Personally, I feel like the scientist's scientific method had some serious problems with it. First of all, his lab wasn't very cleanly, and if it was, then the fly wouldn't have gotten in there in the first place. So, you know, this is really a story about cleanliness.
This viewing, my favorite part was just seeing everyone recoil at the grotesque makeup effects.
I get now why this director is a body horror person, because this definitely was horrifying body images.
Testing it on yourself, usually not a good plan.
I'd have to say the part where his flesh was just coming away, man.
At the end?
Yep. That was messed up.
Yeah!
And like the bad guy was kind of sort of bad, but not hard, but maybe redeeming and then not, and then...
Do you think that flies are really that strong?
Proportionally, probably. If you mix that with a human, I would say its science checks out.
Would you think you'd see it again ever?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
It's okay not to know.
It's okay.
It's also okay to say no.
Probably not.
I'm glad I finally saw it, I guess. My life would have been complete without having seen it, but it's not, you know.
Now you have.
Now I have, so I can go, hey, look at that, it's a classic.
If you could sum up this film in 5 words, what would you say?
Oh my god, please no.
The Fly, never get involved with mad scientists or be prepared to kill them if you do.
I don't know, I think they should have actually wrapped up half the questions they asked.
It's about a guy who's trying to make progress, but he's trying to do it too quickly, and it ends up destroying him in the end.
The whole thing about man being a monster, I mean, was he a monster from the get-go? Was he an insect by being like a gross dude who just wanted to fuck people when he was becoming a fly man?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Yeah, it was fun. It wasn't really scary, it was kind of gross. You know, and there are a lot of fun, like, yell out loud moments, so that was cool. And listening to other people yell was also very fun. So.
It's a weird, freaky movie with some weird, freaky writing.
Perfect.
It's build up.
Whatever.
Fly, thoughts what?
Get out.